Howdy, Ricardo here. Another mobile video. This has been coming to me, so I just feel like I ought to make a video right quick. Jesus camped out on the Mount of Olives like he usually did when he was in Jerusalem. And the next morning early he was at the temple. And he had this lady thrown in front of him. And he had the religious political authorities challenging him with the fact that they had caught this woman in the act of adultery. And told God that Moses' law requires that she be stoned. While they were talking to Jesus and presenting all these facts to him, Jesus was drawing in the dirt, like he wouldn't pay any attention to him. Well, they finished with their accusations and their condemnations of this woman. Let's just say this woman's name was Nancy, maybe Nancy Pelosi. You know, she's guilty. They caught her in the act. You can catch Nancy anytime you want to, guilty of sin. You can catch anybody you want to. If you watch them, you can catch them guilty of sin. This particular sin under Moses' law required stoning, so they were putting Jesus, God, on the spot. God stood up and he looked at him and he says, "Whichever one of you guys are without sin, you cast the first stone." And they all thought about it a minute, and their conscience was convicted based on what they had just heard. Not what he wrote in the sand, in the dirt. Based on what they had just heard. Whichever one of you guys is without sin, you throw the first rock. Well, they started dropping their rocks. The eldest first, and then all the others followed, and they all walked away. And Jesus, the God-man, he looks at this woman and says, "Woman, where are your accusers?" And she said, "There are none, Lord." And he said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." Jesus didn't condemn her. He didn't call her a whore. He didn't call her any names. He just addressed her, woman. Jesus didn't come to judge. He came to free. He came to save and fulfill. God bless you.